fellow Shadows, and I wanted to talk about the trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 and the title. First let's go into the title, which is Rise of Skywalker. I don't know how I feel about that at the moment. I'm kind of like iffy. I have to wait until more time sinks in before I can say whether I truly like it or truly dislike it, because if you ask me right now, I don't really like it all too much, but like I said, I got to give myself some time before saying whether I 1% like it or 1% dislike it. Just time to digest it. I'm hoping Rise of Skywalker means that Rise of Skywalker. And we should have honestly got that answer in Return being The Last Jedi, but Rian Johnson chose to ignore that question. It could also be Kylo Ren's redemption, because his real name is Ben Solo, but his mother is Leia, Princess General Leia Organa, which her birth last name is Skywalker, so he's technically a Skywalker even though he has the Solo attached to his last name. So it could be Kylo Ren's redemption pretty much, or like I said, it was why a lot of people hoped, including me, Rey being a Skywalker. Explains why she's OP as hell. And with the trailer, it actually shows the first shot is Rey standing on either Jakku or Tatooine, which I'm hoping is Tatooine. Guess it would be nice to see Tatooine in all three trilogies, some sort of sand planet. And she activates her lightsaber, or Anakin's, and she runs. And then she makes this awesome flip, and then pretty much cuts this TIE interceptor. That's cool. That's awesome. We haven't really seen Rey do much training in The Last Jedi, so it's kind of like, where the hell does he learn that from? But it doesn't take away that it's pretty cool. What else? Lano's back in the saga. There's this one part where he is flying the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca, and he's just laughing, which is awesome. Like, I knew he was going to come back, because it was announced that Billy Dee Williams was going to come back in Episode 9. Just didn't really expect it. I shouldn't say really expect it, it was awesome to see him in the trailer. It's going to be really awesome to see him in the movies. In the movie, as long as they don't botch him. They had Leia in there, and like for 2 seconds, which I already knew that Leia was going to be in there, because they were saying, like last year, that they were going to use unused footage. Already used footage of Leia in Episode 9, and it's just her hugging Rey, kind of like how they did, kind of like how Rey and Leia hugged at the end of The Force Awakens. Which I honestly thought that was cool, especially with them playing her theme song all epic, like, which made it a nice touch. What else? Chewbacca's being there. It's awesome, sis. I expected that. What else? Oh yeah, we gotta see, Rey, Poe, and Finn all on the same screen together, in the same shot, which is awesome. Guess we didn't even get to see that in The Force Awakens, which I kind of excuse, because there was Episode 8. We didn't really get them on the same screen in The Last Jedi, even though they were in the same place at the end of the movie, in the Millennium Falcon, but we didn't really see them on the same screen together in The Last Jedi, which was a missed opportunity. But thankfully, we get to see them in the same shot in The Rise of Skywalker. Speaking of missed opportunities, they had an opportunity to bring in Lando in The Last Jedi, but they didn't. As the Master Codebreaker. Even if it was that guy who was rolling the dice and put it on the table to represent, hey, Lando's the Codebreaker that they were assigned to look for. And then Finn and Rose getting arrested, going to the cell, and pretty much the rest of the plane movie, that trucking Codebreaker playing out the way it did. You know, I still would have made some creative choices that Rian Johnson didn't, because I still disagree with like a lot of the creative choices Rian Johnson decided to do in The Last Jedi. But I like how they had Luke Skywalker's voice dubbed. You won't want to say hi, I guess. But I like how they had Luke Skywalker's voice dubbed. I mean, to be honest, I'd be upset that if they didn't have Luke in the movie. I'd honestly be upset if they didn't have Luke in the movie, to be honest. I mean, regardless if he lived or died, like, I kind of expected before going into The Last Jedi, regardless if he's gonna live or die, that we would see him in Episode 9. I was mad that he died in The Last Jedi, not necessarily because he died, it's because the way he went out. I thought that was like the lamest death scene possible for Luke, and it would have been so awesome to see Luke have his death scene in this movie. Be awesome. But we can't, so we're going to deal with him being a Force Ghost, which I'm okay with that. I'm hoping since this is the conclusion of the trilogy, we are also going to see Anakin in there. Somewhere in the movie. Help to pull Kylo Ren back to the light side of the Force. And at the end of the movie, after Luke says, "No one's really gone," we hear Darth Sidious's laughter. Towards the end, that's all we hear. Now, I'm kind of mad and sad about that. I mean, mad and happy about that, because I'm mad, because if they decide to, like, bring him back, not having actually been killed off in the Return of the Jedi, that means Vader's redemption scene that's powerful. Depends on how they decide to bring Darth Sidious back. Now, if they had it where Darth Sidious made a clone just in case if he ever got betrayed, then that'd be a different story. I'll be up for that. I'll be up for a clone for Darth Sidious, especially since they introduced cloning in Attack of the Clones. And they kind of made a nod to that in The Force Awakens, but they actually introduced cloning in Attack of the Clones. Or they could have Darth Sidious be a Force Ghost and try to lure Kylo Ren even closer to the dark side. I mean, it's no secret that the Jedi can become Force Ghosts. I mean, look at the original trilogy with Obi-Wan, Yoda. I mean, with Obi-Wan for most of the trilogy. Yoda and Anakin towards the end of Return of the Jedi. Qui-Gon Jinn in the Clone Wars series. So it's not really any secret that Jedi can become Force Ghosts. if you, by just the movies, and if you watch the Clone Wars series. But but I haven't really played the Old Republic games, but I do know, because if I remember correctly, the Emperor in the Old Republic games, or Sith, a Sith, got killed in the Old Republic games, and he came back, but as a Force Ghost. So so they could go the Force Ghost route with Darth Sidious. Yeah, the Old Republic is Legends, but in this case, they could draw on Legends saying, yeah, Sith can come back to the Force as well. So maybe Darth Sidious will try to lure Kylo Ren back to more towards the dark side, while Anakin focuses more on the light side, trying to pull his grandson to the light side, kind of like balance, making Kylo Ren even more torn till the end. Or he'll potentially be a good guy and set things right, but I'm still hoping that Rey's a Skywalker, to be honest. Or maybe Anakin will tell Rey, as a nod to Empire Strikes Back, saying, Rey, I'm Anakin Skywalker, and I'm your grandfather. My grandfather? Yeah, well, Luke banged some girl, and I became you. Speaking of which, on the Jedi's path, let me see. Actually, because this is canon, it says, because, Jedi of old in the prequels and back, they didn't believe in love. This kind of says it too, but there's Jedi comments in there, in this book by Yoda, Thame Carillion, Count Dooku, before it was Count Dooku, Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, Darth Sidious, and Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker says, maybe it's because most of my challenges have come from Sith spirits, was one, kind of confirms that Darth Sidious could come back as a Force ghost, but and other external threats. But I don't believe in banishing attachments. I can't imagine my life without Mara, Leia, or even Han. Mara is Luke's wife in Legends, so they could actually... Mara is technically canon from this book. Because, again, Luke says, I can't imagine my life without Mara, Leia, or even Han. Which begs the question, where is Mara? Is he dead or alive? Is he alive? Where the hell has he been? We don't know. Only J.J. Abrams can explain that to us in Rise of Skywalker. I mean, so I actually found enjoyment out of the trailer. I actually liked the trailer more than I liked the name, to be honest. The trailer actually did feel like Star Wars. I'm hoping J.J. Abrams knocks this out of the park, because I didn't really love The Last Jedi, and I didn't really hate The Last Jedi like some did either. I'm just gonna say The Last Jedi could have been better. And for a sequel, it could have been better. With Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, I'm hoping this would be like the sequel where, like, The Last Jedi should have been, and then even more, nailed it out of the park. Because this really got me excited. And I always say, regardless of the trailers, I most likely would have still seen Episode 9 in theaters, because I'm a huge Star Wars dork. So I'm most likely going to see Star Wars Episode 9 in theaters, especially since it's the concluding of this trilogy. And I don't believe it's the conclusion of the Skywalker saga. But yeah, sorry, time jump. But I'm hoping Rise of Skywalker will be what the sequel that the Last Jedi should have been, and then more. But I don't believe this episode 9 will be the conclusion of the Skywalker saga, as Disney likes to call it. I don't believe in calling that. I mean, I do believe it's the end of the Skywalker saga, but for now, at the moment, I believe, and this is pure speculation right now, because I haven't seen the movie. So my tune might change after I see episode 9, but they could, after episode 9, still go on with the Skywalker story. They could. But there's this current episode 9 will be conclusion of the Skywalker story. For now, the conclusion of the Skywalker story, where we see Han, Luke, Leia, and Lando. Well, for Han, and it's already the conclusion with Luke. I don't know, with Leia, that it depends on where they take her character, to be honest. And with Lando, most likely, in terms of the movie universe, for most of the OG characters, most likely going to be the end of their adventures in the movies. The exception of R2-D2 and C-3PO. So that's the most chance of fulfilling past the Skywalker saga. But that's just me. So I give the title like about an 8, maybe a 7. Because I'm kind of iffy about it. I mean, like I said, I gotta give it some time before I can say whether or not I love or hate it. And the trailer I give like a 9 out of 10. Guess I enjoyed it a lot. Just the Emperor is kind of like killing me. Like, are they going to like kind of like dampen down Vader's redemption scene by bringing the actual Darth Sidious back, or are they going to have it where Darth Sidious made a clone? That's about the only part in this trailer that got me worried. Anyways, what do you guys think about the title and the trailer? Do you guys like it, dislike it, or whatnot? And if you could rename the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, what would it be? My personal preference would have been Star Wars A New Dawn, but that's just me. Anyways, leave a comment below. And, I do this. May the Force be with us all. See you guys.